Welcome to Kimmy's Collective. I'm Kim. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Today I'm doing a love reading for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. My readings are timeless, so whenever you find this reading is the perfect time for you. And please feel free to reverse the roles as you see fit. But don't try to make a message fit. If it's not your message, it's not your message, okay? Let's get started. I pre-shuffled the decks, and the bottom of this deck is going with the flow. My favorite thing. Always go with the flow. Don't struggle upstream. Enough said about that. Just go with the flow. Doing the backstroke. Let's see what else we get. We got a lot of possibilities by going with the flow. A lot of things, you float right by. You can reach out and grab it as it comes to you. Instead of struggling over here and struggling over there. That gets you nowhere. You're just spinning your wheels and burning yourself out. Just relax and go with the flow. See what else we get, Libra. So it feels like maybe you need to stay in some sort of balance. You may be struggling to get something done, to accomplish things, or whatever it is. Maybe to clinch a person that you may like, or whatever. And we have the dream. Speaking of clinching someone that you like, this is Six of Cups. This could be someone from the past. This could be like a fantasy that you have about someone. You see, this woman is looking at a couple, embracing, looking like they're fully in love. And she's sitting just, wishing, hoping that she had that or can get that. Okay. So there's something that you may be fantasizing about, that that kind of situation. Guilt. It's Eight of Swords. You're in your head about something. Maybe did you blow it? Did you have that and you weren't going with the flow? Maybe you're struggling against, and maybe that dream kind of went out the window. Now you're feeling guilty about what's happened, what's transpired. And then we have awareness. Coming into awareness. It's like you're coming out of the fog. Whatever it was you once believed in, I'm getting maybe you don't believe in it anymore. You don't follow that practice or those guidelines, or you're doing things differently. You're going with the flow. You're seeing things clearer. Okay. The new bottom is the inner voice, which is the High Priestess. Listening to your inner voice. Going with the flow. All right, so for the dream, we have the Five of Wands, which is conflict. You're conflicted maybe about a relationship that maybe you had hoped would be yours one day. I'm going to take them. I saw this already, so we have the Ace of Wands already. That's a passionate new beginning. This is the recent past, so I think that's what you were geared up for with your heart wide open, but maybe something happened and it didn't come through. Maybe that was something that you were wishing for. Could be someone from your past. Maybe you saw someone from your past that you were interested in, and maybe they were with someone else when you saw them. And we have the Magician. That's manifesting. We have the regret. So this kind of takes me back to the going with the flow. It's like it's over now. You're in manifestation mode. We've got Ten of Swords down there. It's definitely over. You have the Magician, but you have the regret. By this thing being over and you receiving the Magician, you can do everything. You have all the tools you need. You can go with the flow. You can do whatever you want. But you keep revisiting the regretful energy, looking back at what's not there anymore. Maybe this person that maybe you're having the fantasies about or the dreams about, maybe they're not meant for you. Maybe their purpose in your life has come and gone. And now it's time for you to go with the flow. Put things to death. Start transforming some of that energy. In the new bottom, that's where your happiness is going to come in. Once you release the old thoughts, the old dream, you know, this could be somebody maybe you dealt with and it didn't work out, but you haven't quite released them yet. But that passion caused you pain. You know, maybe where you were like wide open, heart wide open, ready to go, ready to manifest, maybe they weren't. And you had to like let go of the regret and transform that energy. And that's what is going to bring you, or that's what brought you back to maybe some sort of happiness. What else? Holding on, the Wheel, and the Page of Swords. Balance, Four of Wands, and the Tower. So, yeah, you keep holding on to this dream with this person. You keep holding on to the thought that this is something that is fated. I mean, and it may be, but it's definitely fated that every time you turn towards it, or you're like giving your attention to it, it blows up. Something happens. And I'm not feeling that every time you turn towards that person, that person is facing you as well. I'm feeling like, you know, you may be in this dream all by yourself here. Bottom of the deck is the independent energy. She can do it all by herself. And I think that is something that you have to come to the conclusion, that you can do it by yourself. This person probably was just there to teach you something. Maybe teach you how to go with the flow. Like not to get stuck and stagnant, dreaming about a situation that is not there. Speaking of dreaming, there's that Six of Cups, which is the nostalgia, the thinking back. Someone from your past. You're hoping someone from your past will come back. And there's the Three of Cups after that. And it's a third-party situation. This person on your mind, I feel like, is involved with someone else. They are doing something else. Okay, so let's find out what this guilt is. That is the Eight of Swords, which is the mental prison. We have the Ten of Cups. Completely opposite energies. So what is this guilt about? Came out as a block. Whether action should be taken. You're in your head about whether you should do something in this situation, if you should help this along, you know, get into Divine's business. That's the Wheel of Fortune. The Divine has this now. You have a Tower here. This is no longer in your hands. So there's no reason for you to be muddying up your brain cells so much with, should I call, should I not, should I do this, should I not? That's why this is blocked. You taking action is blocked. Spirit is trying to block you from that. Because the more you do that, try to take control of this situation now, I think the more resistance you're going to find, the more head trips you're going to be in, and the more cycles you're going to loop in. We've got to let things go and go with the flow. What comes in, comes in. If it doesn't, it wasn't meant to be. Wish fulfillment. This person fulfills your wishes. They are what you think you want. But they will leave you in the cold. This is the current energy. So you may be feeling guilty, okay? So you're doing fine here now in your single energy. I think now you may be trying to fulfill your wishes somehow, still with this person, as if this tower hasn't happened. It's like maybe you have gone on and maybe started to heal a bit, although I'm not seeing it. I do see the Two of Pentacles, so there may have been some balance regained, but basically you're still kind of clutching on to that energy. And I think you may even be hoping that they are single. But I think you're tripping out on as to whether or not you should maybe be the one to reach out. But it's showing that if you do, or if you have, you're still going to be feeling the same way. You think they fulfill your wishes because you have all these fantasies about them. But I don't think you have a heck of a lot of experience with them in the 3D, like real life. What else? There's that communication moving forward. Okay, we have the Empress here. That's a good thing. Let's see how it pans out. Moving away. Moving away from emotions that don't serve. So by you being in your Empress energy, I think by her being in your energy now, she is letting you know that it's time to move forward. This is not what we do. We don't do that here. That's why the taking action is blocked. That is not what's going to fulfill your wishes. That's going to make you feel alone. So it's time to move forward. Time to get in that Empress energy and start a new journey, start a new path. Go within, gain some healing, some inner knowledge, inner wisdom, collaboration, mind manipulation, and a new start, a new fresh start. I'm starting, if you haven't already, I feel like you are going to be moving away from this manipulative energy, and you're going to possibly collaborate with someone new. I don't know if you will be giving an offer or receiving an offer, but an offer is coming in. Now there's the Emperor energy, counterpart to the Empress. This Emperor is coming in with an offer. I feel like they may be moving away from something that was hard to deal with, hard to collaborate with someone in. So you guys may be mirroring each other in a, this is someone new, I feel, that may be coming in. And then there's the King of Swords right under that. It's that kind of cold. He's feeling really cold energy. I feel like that's the energy that you're moving away from, showing back up. So you got someone coming in, but you got someone that almost feels like they're going to try to block this energy. They're going to try and stop this energy from collaborating with you, from bringing any kind of offers into you. There's a star. That's healing. That is I always fall on making something better than what it was. Is this what this king is trying to do? Or is he just in competition? He, she, are they just in competition with this emperor energy? Why is the king and the star here? I think the king is coming in to talk about what you didn't know about, things that maybe drove you away, the unknown, the secrets. It almost feels like they want to kind of nurture this energy. Give you some nurturing because they want you to take a leap of faith with them. Because you're so damn attractive. They want you back. But they're still in that wishy-washy energy. So I feel like this person is going to do whatever they need to do, whatever they feel they need to do to get you back. Or to get back in your good graces. And I feel like they're going to come in saying that they've healed. But I don't feel that. I don't think they have. I know I saw them as a King of Wands earlier, maybe bottom of the deck. But they're coming in a Knight energy, which is another young energy. But they are coming back. And they're going to try and block anything that you could have coming in. It's anything that could take you away from them and into smoother waters. Bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. All of this is divinely orchestrated. So you got to learn some lessons here. So now we're going to look at the awareness where things are opening up. Things are becoming clearer. We have 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, old wounds. So you're seeing those old wounds clearly. And possibly bringing them on up for the healing. Okay, so this is the near future with the awareness. Like after you get your work done, your inner work done, you start to realize. And then old wounds is showing up again, but it's in the reverse. Old wounds is 5 of Cups, the regret. That was out here as well. Maybe bottom of the deck. But there's that regret coming out of the regret because you're coming into more awareness. So you're probably saying that this is not much to regret. That's the student learning some lessons. And there's the emotional maturity. So, you know, you're coming out of the regret. You're not regretting this situation as much as you did in the past. You're not like, I won't say salivating, but you're not like desiring it like you used to. You know, after certain things go on for so long, you know, your attachment to it can kind of die down. You know, everything like a boiling pot. Once you turn the fire off, the bubbles kind of chill out and dissipate. I think that's what's happening here. And you're learning how to get a hold of your emotions in situations. Letting go of the old wounds that plagued you every place you went. So we have the 9 of Swords. It's that self-sabotage energy is coming in underneath the old wounds, the 5 of Cups in reverse. And the Page of Swords. The student, where you're learning things. So I'm getting that maybe you are learning things from this. I think your self-sabotage is coming to a close, but let's see. There's the Devil. So this conversation, letting you feel like they're doing a lot of healing, Awareness, coming to an awareness. Old wounds. Ace of Swords. Nine of Swords. Obsession. Chariot, moving forward successfully. I'm feeling like this, I feel like you are coming out of this, because the Nine of Swords and the Devil side by side, and then moving forward victoriously. And yeah, I think you're successfully coming out of all those bad feelings that you had, how they kept you trapped. Yeah, I think you've learned a bit, quite a bit, maybe just from watching how this person moves. And I think it's helped you come into your emotional stability. You're recognizing that their energy is what keeps you caught up in your head, and you are gladly moving out of it. You're becoming aware, no longer fooled. And there's the Emperor energy. So you're taking charge of your life, your situation. You're not letting anything stop this awareness from coming in over you. Whereas this person wanted to come in and, you know, put the mask on and give you some stuff and possibly do the same things that they were doing in the first place. There's the King of Wands, Seven of Wands. Put those blockers up, keeping yourself happy, because you're evolving. There's celebration. Eight of Wands and moving forward again, that forward surge. Wish fulfillment and satisfaction and planting brand new seeds. So you're beginning to understand, your awareness is that you can feel better, you can do better, you can see better people, better things by just going with the flow and not trying to manipulate anything and, you know, control your situation. Go with the universe, divine. You know, just be who you authentically are. Don't try to change yourself to fit in with anybody. Don't, you know, basically, don't go for the okie doke. Don't let this person sway you. They're coming in with good game, good conversation. And it might not even be that good. I think it's just something that you want to hear because of that dream, because, you know, that fascination you had with this person. And I don't even know that you guys have even been together. But it's like somehow they are aware of, you know, your fantasies or whatever, and they play on that. They try to keep that story going round and round in your head to keep you, you know, kind of trapped. Okay, so let's get a blanket statement and see what Spirit wants you to know. What else Spirit wants you to know? Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. That's could be a little confusion, or you could be recognizing that you actually do have choices. You have become aware of what you need in your life and what you don't need in your life. And I don't think you want anybody to come in and bring conflict. So your first card on what Spirit wants you to know, you know, is the conflict. Recognize the conflict, the head trips, the manipulation. Be aware of this. Keep your boundaries up. Block that crap. Balance is coming for you, but you have to hold this other thing at bay so you don't get, you know, tipsy in your head. You know, like this one with the thoughts. It's like they're burning smoke up out their head, trying to think their way through this situation. Two of Swords. That is being at a stalemate or not making a move. Not making a move. The only good, really good card out here is Justice. The next best one is Seven of Wands, which is holding up your boundaries, holding stuff at bay, keeping it away from you. And with the Two of Swords, which is stagnation, I'm going to just say that you're not moving. You're unbendable. You're not either a go or a stay. You're just like unmovable. And the King of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this is that person. This is that person that you have the boundaries up on. That person that you're learning these lessons from. That person that you are unmovable. You're not going anywhere. You're not dealing with that person. And that this is what Spirit wants you to know. They're still in this old energy, still requiring you to keep your boundaries up. But if you fool around, you'll find out that it's going to keep you stuck. And basically what they're looking for is the control of you. Either they are looking for that control, or this is what you have given them through your own dreams and things like that. And that's not given to them, the person, to that image that you have in your head of what this situation could look like for you. And they may not even be that person or that type of person. You just have to continue to go with the flow. Seven of Pentacles. And continue to plant your new seeds. Did I put 2 cards down? Yeah, plant those seeds. Make those new wise investments. I don't think this person really has anything for you. Got to be strong with the Strength at the bottom of the deck. There's something new coming towards you. You just have to be patient. Okay, so let's see what needs to be surrendered. Surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. Yeah, I don't see where you have the big ego, but I'm sure this situation is kind of stomping on your ego. Something out there that you want that you can't have. Surrender to inner peace. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. So we're back to the flow. Everything is about flow, natural flow, not forcing anything. I get a new bottle. Surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. It's just what you got. Go with the flow. So, I'm starting to get, is this someone that you are just fantasizing about? Do they even know you're out there, that you like them, what have you? Are you trying to pull them in? But I feel like you've fallen in love with a fantasy of who someone is. It's almost like you see a star and you're like, oh, I bet he's so wonderful and so this and so that and la 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 la, and we would make the perfect couple, and you get caught up and tangled in that, and then you see them maybe on social media or something like that, and they're with somebody else, and then you get into that. Then you go into your headspace until you become aware. There's an awareness of what is actually going on as far as this person, how this situation would play out, and it's just a matter of you wrapping yourself around it. And for some, if there is a physical person that you know of, I'm still feeling that they're not on the same wavelength as you. They're not going to take you where you want to go. I think it's just going to be towards, devil energy, a lot of heartache, painful endings, kind of thing. So, okay. Let's see what they have to say. How much time? All these videos running long. Jealous and possessive. So like I say, if this is a person, they might like the idea that you obsess over them, and they might play into it. You build their ego. Sure, they're going to love it. But like I say, I'm not feeling that there was ever anything really going on. You're holding on to the thought of them. And it was really screwing up your foundation. Okay, I'm going to take you. Twin flame. So this could be a twin flame type situation for you. I can see myself with you in the future. Secrets and deception. Silent treatment. I need time. And there is something I'm hiding from you. The chemistry between us is off the charts. Jealous and possessive is back at the bottom of the deck. I really don't think that you know this person very well. I can't feel that you are in connection, or maybe have been in connection. And this is for some. I'm feeling like it's for a lot of you. This is like a dream person for you. Someone that you see, or day to day on your job, maybe a hey, how you doing kind of thing, or whatever. But I'm kind of feeling like this is a fantasy of yours that is put you in your head until you wake up to what the actual situation is. And it did kind of give a little insight into this person as well, I feel. This person that you're thinking about. And it doesn't feel like that they would be a good personality match for you. Not at this time. And then with twin flame coming out first, this could be gearing you up for many, many cycles of this same kind of thing, even after you do get to know this person. Okay, let's get a little bit of advice. Turn away. You're investing energy into soil that won't bloom. It's time to walk away and focus on things that resonate with your inner calling, so your efforts can bear fruit. All right, so that's confirmation. Got to keep going. All right, so let's get a card of guidance from the Goddess Power Oracle deck. Bottom of the deck is wisdom. So you're gaining your wisdom. If not, you will be. Time to go within. And we have Spider Woman with co-creation. The new bottom is Hecate with the in-between. Ooh, look at that knot. Okay, Spider Woman with co-creation, number 48. Let's see what we get. 48. Spider Woman, co-creation. From the rich red earth, the Navajo goddess Spider Woman rises up to help you weave your dreams into the fabric of reality. She is here to remind you that your vision of the form of your desire is not as important as its essence. Knowing why you want to create something, what motivates you, what inspires you, and what beauty you're dreaming to bring to life is key at this time. Dreaming to bring to life. The collective dream is being manifested by the co-creative relationship between your imagination and the universe. So call to the best within you and weave your world into being with intentionality and humility. Remember that you can't control the form, accept life on life's terms. When the goddess Spider Woman appears, she heralds the creation of a most beautiful dream that springs to life as if by magic. Stay with it. We need your dream to be added to the web of all creation. Now, your alignment message is you must be accountable for your creations, especially when you discover they are not truly reflective of your authentic desires or reveal they belong to only your ego. It's not enough to turn your back and hope they will go away. If you have hurt someone else, you must repair the break. If you have manifested something you're not prepared to commit to, be humble and release it. The form is rarely the same as you imagine, and you can always begin again by calling on Spider Woman's powers of wisdom and co-creation for help. Sometimes you might get caught up in the strands of the web itself, only following the one you think is sparkly and matches your wants. This fosters the illusion of separation. Spider Woman offers you the alignment task of recalibrating your position. With her help, you can move out of seeing separation everywhere to seeing the truth that all life is interconnected and sacred. All right. So that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. But most of all, I hope it helps you in some way. So if you like these messages, please hit the like, subscribe, and share, and leave me some comments. So until the next time, I wish you love, peace, happiness, harmony, joy, prosperity, and safety during these rough times we're living in. So until then, I will see you. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.